How did you get involved in pro wrestling? Were you a fan as a kid, and then
I sure was. I think we have the same gravity of like, man, I was a super fan as a kid. But then I fell out of it, admittedly, kind of when Hogan went to WCW. So like I was into wrestling and then I wasn't, and then I got into sports or whatever. And then I got back into wrestling when everyone else did. When like Stone Cold Steve Austin became big, The Rock became big, the Attitude Era hit. And I was just working a dead-end job over at Gold's Gym Venice and like didn't know what I wanted to do with my life.
How old were you?
21.
Wow.
21. I'd moved out to California not to be famous or anything. My degree was in kines. And I wanted to, like, that was the center of the fitness universe in 99, 2000. So, like, all equipment manufacturers were there. I'm like, man, I'll go get a job with Hammer Strength or Cybex or, like, maybe Gold's or, like, put that piece of paper on the wall to like, get a good paying job. It did not work. So I ended up, like, front desk, cleaning toilets, selling protein bars in that order. So don't ever buy a protein bar. I'm just kidding. But no, I was kind of like a jack of all trades over there. And a friend of mine, Chris Bell and Mark Bell.
I know those guys.
Yeah. They literally were like, dude, you talk about WWF all the time. You know, we train down in Orange County. And at that time, Chris Bell was kind of like writing for this promotion. And they're like, would you want to do it? And that doesn't happen without them accidentally saying like, yo, we train to do this. So
his documentaries are fucking incredible. Bigger, Stronger, Faster. And then the other one, the pill one, what was that one called?
Magic Pill?
No, what was the one, the addiction one that Chris released? But Bigger, Stronger, Faster is such a fucking great documentary.
The Bell family, I've been friends with them for a long time.
Great guys.
Yeah.
That documentary like blew the lid off of like the reality of steroids. Prescription Thugs. That's another great one. Yeah. The crazy thing is he got addicted to pills while he was doing that because he had surgery while he was doing that and got addicted to pills while he's making a fucking documentary on people being addicted to pills. Wow. That's how potent pills are. A guy making a documentary about addiction. He just thinks, well, I'm just taking these because I got hip surgery and I'm in fucking agony, and then gets hooked.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's how crazy it is.
Yeah, they're strong.
Yeah, I would imagine. Did you ever have an issue?
No. As a matter of fact, I've had fusion in my neck, right pec completely detached, reattached, both triceps reattached, both triceps scoped, nose relocated. Like I'm in like 10 physical surgeries where they got to go and correct something. Never taken one pain pill.
Wow.
I have all the prescriptions in the bottom drawer of my house filled. And it's weird because at every facility, the first hill they climb is pain management. You wake up from anesthesia, you're like gray and murky. And I've been in a bunch of surgeries, a bunch of different facilities. The protocol is always the same. Do you want something for the pain? Here, we got to make sure you take this with you because you're not in any pain.
Yeah.
Like, I understand because if you leave, if you're feeling okay, maybe you're high off adrenaline, I don't know. And then the operation sets in of like, holy fuck, this is a 10 out of 10. I need something. I get that. But I guess from falling down and hurting my body a lot, like I know my pain threshold.
Yeah.
And when the worst one was probably putting the whole pec back on and then attaching it. But when I woke up, I was able to like mess around with a stress ball, and I never took one pill.
That's amazing.
And I still have the full bottles of like some are labeled 2008 is when I had my first surgery, and they're just all there.
There's a lot of people listening right now going,
you
what if they're
count
still
them
good?
all. Yeah.
What if they're still good?
But
Gotta find out what John Cena stores them.
Yeah.
It was weird
Bottom
because
left drawer.
the medical staff couldn't believe it. Like they're like, you don't want anything. No, because man, I know how I am with this.
It's a fucking slippery road.
And I'd be high on opioids all the time.
I got my first knee surgery, I think in 93 or 94, and I got an ACL reconstruction, and they gave me Vicodin, I think. Pretty sure it was Vicodin. I took one day, and I felt so stupid. I was lying on my couch watching TV, and I felt so dumb, and my knee still hurt. You know, it was just like it was distracting me from the fact that my knee hurt. But I'm like, I can't be this dumb. I'm dumb enough as it is. I can't add to my dumbness with pills. Yeah. Like, I just saw it coming. You know, and also I knew a bunch of guys who had pill problems. I wound up selling my pills to a friend of mine that would sell pills.
Gosh, I should have taken your idea. Could have made some, some cash.
I only made like a couple $100 or something. I don't even remember. It was like in the 90s. But I remember just that one pill. And so then every surgery I've had ever since then, they always offered me stuff, and I never took anything. I got my other ACL reconstructed in 2003, never took anything. I got my nose fixed, and it's like 2008. I got my nose reconstructed, deviated septum.
Yeah.
The guy was insisting that he gave me 2 prescriptions for pain medicine, and I was like, I don't want anything. I was like, is it going to get worse than this? He's like, it could get. I go, right now it feels like nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, but if you've been, again, like you've been beaten up so many times, your body, you're so used to just being in pain. And I think for some people, just the daunting anxiety of pain itself is like they just want a pill before they even realize, like, I could kind of just, yeah, it sucks, but it's not going to suck forever. It's going to heal. So let's just deal with the suck and just lay here. Put some ice on it or whatever and just relax.
And along with that, it's kind of like your body's natural way of saying, like, okay, maybe push a little bit more. Try to get a few more degrees of range of motion in physical therapy. Like, if those senses are numbed,
right,
and like shut off,
right.
First of all, you do feel just like, I don't want to do anything, so you won't work. Or in many cases, you won't work to do the work to get better, to get
right.
Or
you're just numb.
You don't know the messaging. You can't listen to your body.
Yeah.
Like if it's really, really in pain, maybe your body's trying to tell you something. I don't know.
I always assume that people feel pain differently. I mean, I just would imagine. Like people feel hot sauce differently. Like some people, they can't have any spice. Some people fucking can have, like, you know, death peppers and they're fine.
So, all right, I'll throw that out to the group. Is pain a personal experience?